Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some trades as they unfold live. Market doesn't open up for 25 minutes. I took a quick little trade this morning and nothing big, just kind of more so testing to see how this one traded. Still, like I said, a while before they open, but this one's got over 1 million shares traded already. So I'm going to keep a close eye on it, and in fact, I'm going to put an order in right now at 335. So if it goes down there, I'll get the video rolling. But if not, I'll just see you back at the official market open. All right, 66.45. Have my first 500 shares up there. It actually got rejected directly off 66. So let's see if it can work its way back up there. However, this time actually get through the 66 mark. I have a couple other fishing orders out there on HTZ and MNK. So we'll see. All right, now I've switched things around and I'm looking to potentially go long here on this pullback down below 64. So Etsy here, as you see, all over the place. All right, now it's going back up there for potentially a break of 66. There's the break. I am in and out for the quick, what was that, $75. Oh, wow. Well, that really went that could have been a whole lot more. All right, 66.95. Wow, this one really is moving. Well, let's see if we can get up to 66.95. But yeah, as you saw there, $75 in the matter of seconds. 66.15. Have an order for the opening 500 shares, and I got those. So it's giving me 50. There we go. So another quick $50 there. Let's see if I can get some more. Still have that order up at 67.45. So we'll see if we can get another breakout move up there. All right, there is the move. Still got a ways to go, but it's definitely moving. As I'm sure you've noticed, this one is very jumpy, so I apologize ahead of time if I happen to miss the entry point. I will try my best, though. Okay, going for the break of 67. Back down it goes. Once again, going for the break. And back down it goes. Once again, maybe, well, it was looking like it was going to go for it. So there it is, and there is the break. And I'm at 67.45. I am in. Let's see if I can get some more. Okay, it's giving me 151 of the 500 on the partial. All right, this one's actually being kind of annoying now. It's moved on there on a couple occasions and it's not filling me. But looking like it might give me the chance to pick up some more. All right, let's go to 68.45. Try to pick up another 500 shares. All right, I will go ahead and pause for now. Well, now it's potentially moving back down. There it goes, finally. That was annoying, but like I said, still felt good about it, which is why I never ordered or moved my order back up. But 68.45, we'll go with that number again. This one seems to like that 45 number. So 68.45 and I will try my best to capture the break of 68. Let's see, we are 12 minutes into the day. I'm up just shy of 250 bucks, so I will gladly take 250 bucks in 12 minutes as I kind of stall here and see if it wants to get up there to 68 and break through it. All right, I'm going to pause. All right, maybe a break of 68, or very well maybe stubborn like that break of 67 was. I'll keep a close eye on it. I'll let it run for a second. Let's see if it wants to. Nope, back down it goes. All right, there's the break of 68. Now let's see if it can get up to 68.45. All right, I'm going to go ahead and change this to 68.75. So 68.75 next first entry point. Unfortunately, on that one, it only got up as high as 68.35 before pulling back. So it didn't hit that 45 number, which is, as you saw, worked the first couple of times. But let's see if it can get up to 68.75. Okay, getting close to 68.75. Well, it literally hit 68.75. If you see my cursor right there, problem is it didn't fill me. So let's go up to 68.95. 68.95, next new first entry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Honestly, I haven't even been watching the market. There's another project I'm working on that's separate from Clay Trader University, but like an online fitness boot camp type thing. And I got a bunch of stuff I'm doing for that today. We're going to be filming some videos for it. So point being, I haven't really watched the market at all, but I wanted to get at least one of these live trade videos rolling because it did look like there would be some good early morning action. And I guess to pat myself a little bit on the back, I was right. Etsy, ETSY did, as you saw, jump around quite a bit. But that is all. And I don't know, I was maybe paying attention to the market for 20 minutes. So I'll take it, $250, 20 minutes. But this also brings up a good real-life case study, a real-life example of why you got to have a system, why you have to have a plan when you're trading. Now, if you did watch last week's episode, in fact, I'll put a link to it down below where I showed a losing day, and I ended up losing $185, give or take, on the day. And then you fast forward to here. Now, I've already wiped away that loss, but that's besides the point. Let's just say that last week's video and then this week's video have been the only two trading days I've had. And here today, I have wiped it away. And I could say, I mean, Clay, you made 250 bucks. That's not that impressive. That's the point. When you can trade kind of when you can trade kind of, dare I say, unimpressively and still wipe away a losing day, you know that you're keeping your losses controlled. You know that you're keeping your risk managed. The last thing you would ever want is when you find yourself needing to trade like a superhero, needing to trade like just an absolute monster in order to wipe away a loss. That's probably telling you that loss was way, way too big. Let me say that again. If you find yourself needing to trade like a superhero in order to wipe away a previous loss, that's a big clue that your losses are not controlled, they're not managed or anything like that. Because yeah, I'll be the first to admit, now don't get me wrong, I'm not greedy. I'm very happy that I made $250 in, I don't know, 20 minutes, whatever it actually was. But at the same time, I have made a whole lot more than $250 in past videos. So, I mean, $250, it's not like it was anything necessarily quote-unquote impressive, but that's just still was more than enough to wipe away the video or wipe away the loss from the last video I had. So kind of a good little real-life learning lesson there. But with that being said, before I go, final few things. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to keep making these, click that like button. And that's a very simplistic way to just communicate that to me to keep on making these. And also check out the channel and subscribe to it. If you're interested in trading alongside me and other quality traders, then go to claytrader.com. I offer an Inner Circle subscription, it's called. Comes with a live chat room. I send out a weekly newsletter. The cost is $99 per year. If you do the math, it's $8.25 per month. Or if you want to do the math even further to break it down to a per week cost, it's literally $1.90. So as I always say, over the time span of 12 months, I'm more than confident you'll get at least $99 worth of value. I realize I'm not setting the bar very high, but it's enough to keep the trolls out. It's enough to keep the pumpers out, and enough to only bring in, serious people. And then finally, if you want to learn how to start to trade with charts and develop strategies and systems with that, I do offer lots of online training courses. You can once again just go to claytrader.com. So thank you for watching. And like I said, if you enjoyed this, just make sure to click that like button. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.